Welcome to the Microsoft Excel tutorial. Now, the information that you learn here can be used on virtually any version of Microsoft Excel. So, we're going to be learning how to use functions, since that's the heart of Microsoft Excel. Let's get right to it. Now, I just have some sample data here that I've typed up onto the worksheet. Now, the worksheet simply means this area here that you see divided in columns and rows, which are lettered. The columns are lettered and the rows are numbered. And if you look here, you'll see that we're on the first page of the workbook. Microsoft Excel is divided into workbooks as files, and the pages would be called sheets. You can add another sheet if you wanted, for example, by clicking New Sheet here. You could rename this sheet. For example, if I want to call it Budget, I could do that there. Now you can use the mouse to click, or you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move around if that's easier. Now, if I move the mouse pointer, or the cell pointer rather, you'll see that over here, in this box called the name box, you see the letter and the row changes. That's the cell address. That means I'm currently in D4, now I'm in D3, now I'm in D2. This is important because formulas are made up using cell references. Now these references are going to be changing because I'm moving the cursor. So it's relative to the cursor. So here I am in D4. Now I'm in C4. Now I'm in D4. So how does this help us to make formulas? Let's start with basic arithmetic. So we'll try addition. So let's say we wanted to get the total. Alright, first it would help to put a label here for the total. Now if I want to find the total for January, I want to add B2, I want to add B3, and I want to add B4. Now the formulas start with an equal sign in Excel, so I type the equal sign. Then I can type in B2, and notice it highlights it for me so I can keep a track of it. Then I can press the plus sign, and I'll type B3, which is also highlighted. Then I type the plus sign again, and I type B4. And once I press enter, I'll have the calculated result. Okay, so it seems like Excel is just a glorified calculator, but it's actually much more powerful than that, as we'll see as we build upon our knowledge. Now, another way that you can use the cell pointer to build the formulas is after you press the equal sign. You can move it around with the arrow keys, so it points directly to the values if you don't want to have to remember or reference where the cells are. You press the plus sign as you go. Move the cell pointer up, and it just fills in the cell address for you. Of course, an even faster way to do all our formulas is that once we have one formula entered and we need to do the same thing for other columns or rows, we can use this little square in the bottom right corner called the fill handle to drag and copy the formula. Now notice that the formula changes because of course we have different values there. So the totals for February and March were different because there was a different amount in the food column. And if we check the formula, we see that it changes the column to the values we want. See, it's adding D2 and not B2. It's adding C2 and not B2. So it's basically adding all the values that we see here. So this is why when formulas are made with cell addresses, they can change relative. If I did the math by typing in the literal numbers here, it would work as I'm demonstrating here. Oh, sorry, I need to check, I need to add a 0 here. There we go. So it gives the same exact number, so why didn't I just type that in to do the addition? Well, the thing is that if I copy this now, it's going to do the literal 20,000 plus 10,000 plus 5,000 using the exact values. So that's the power in using cell addresses instead of using the literal numbers. It changes a lot. Alright, if we wanted to do the totals for each item, the same thing would apply. We would say B2 plus C2 plus D2. Now, there's a quick formula to doing sums or totals, since that's a popular way for people to use Excel. And we can use the auto sum. There are different ways you can have it. You can find it here, or you can go to the formulas tab and just click auto sum. Whichever way you do it, there you go. Quick and fast. It gives you the sum of a range B2 to D2. Now, range is another important feature you need to know in Microsoft Excel. And of course, remember the shortcut I told you for getting formulas filled in? Just copy it down with the fill handle. So you can take your time, rewind the video if you need to do that, and replay the steps so you can get a handle on it. And this is the basic way in which formulas will be entered in and manipulated, either using cell addresses or ranges. So we'll cover more in our next tutorial. So this is just to introduce you to the power of using Excel cell addresses instead of using literal numbers. We'll cover more in future videos.